Yo, what's up with y'all? It's JD, travelsthenix, and I'm back with another quick video. And today's video, as you can see, I'm just getting a little bit of stretching in, but today's video is really going to be about the company that you keep in general, but especially during this time of the coronavirus and who you're pretty much spending your quarantine time with, because I know a lot of our circles have gotten a lot smaller, at least on a person-to-person, in-person basis. But even on a communication basis as well. This is a good time pretty much to weed out the people in your life who, I wouldn't say don't add value, but the people in your life who aren't very important, I guess, who aren't critical. And also a good time to weed out people in your life who are bringing negativity into your life. Because, you know, life's too short to have a bunch of negative people around. You want to make sure that you keep your circle full of positive people, and you also want to make sure that you keep your circle full of people who are aligned with the direction that you want your life to go. And this coronavirus time is pretty pivotal because a lot of people are suffering from mental health issues due to the fact that they might be completely isolated, number one. Number two, they might be isolated with some people that they don't really want to be isolated with. So with that being said, if it's possible, you got to align yourself or put yourself around people who are moving in a similar direction that you're going. And that could be, you know, just being around healthy people, around business-minded people, around people who have common interests, common goals. For myself personally, the people who I've been in direct contact with during the coronavirus have been just people who are basically doing the same things that I'm doing, and that's basically staying active, staying in nature, getting workouts in. I've been playing basketball recently, which is great. It's something that basketball is one of my first loves, so getting back to that is a good thing. And luckily I have a couple friends on the island that like to play ball as well. So, but in general though, I mean, you always want to align yourself with people who are on the same wavelength as you. You don't want to, if you're a positive person, you don't want to align yourself with people who aren't very positive. And that also goes for relationships as well. If you're in a relationship with somebody who's not positive, or you're in a relationship with somebody who's kind of like pulling you in an opposite direction of where you want to go, you're going to want to cut that off as soon as possible. And for me personally, because I'm so much into like health and fitness, it's important for me to be in a relationship with somebody who's into health and fitness as well. You've probably seen in a few of my videos, or if you follow me on Instagram, me and my lady, we work out a lot together. She pushes me on when we're working out, and she's also down with going outside, shooting baskets, doing all that type of stuff. So it works out for me in terms of the fact that we can both get out, move around, get physical, you know what I mean? Work out, stay healthy, eat healthy. You know, that's another big thing, is that if you have somebody in your household who likes to eat unhealthy, or who's pushing you to eat things that you don't necessarily want to eat, you know, it's tough. It's easier to eat healthier, or just be healthier in general, when you don't have somebody in your corner who's actually pushing you in the opposite direction, who's pushing you to be unhealthy. So the person who's pushing you to eat sweets, or whatever it is, whatever your weakness is, or who's putting the beer in your face and telling you, you know, it's 6 o'clock, let's have a beer, or you know, that type of stuff. So just want to keep people in your life that, you know, are helping you attain physical fitness, financial success, mental stability, gaining knowledge, all that good stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to chop up game with you guys while I had these workouts running in the background. Try something different. Another thing that you guys definitely are going to want to do during this coronavirus, I mean, this is something that I've actually completely taken to the next level is mobility. But yeah, the fact that I've had a little bit more time on my hands, even though I've still been working through the coronavirus situation, has just allowed me to focus on my body a little bit more in terms of the mobility aspect. Especially, I'm in my mid-30s, so keeping and maintaining and actually gaining mobility is something that's extremely important to me. Should be for everybody, actually, because I think mobility is one of the most underrated aspects of physical fitness, and a lot of people are lacking in mobility, and it's just something that we should all be focusing on. Functional movements, maintaining mobility so it doesn't lead to injuries down the line. And for me personally, what I've noticed is that I have pretty much 3 main areas that I have to focus on that have been tightening up in my body, and that's really my groin, my hips, and also my shoulders. So I've been trying to do at least 15 minutes worth of stretching, 15 minutes worth of mobility movements every single day. And that's at least, because I'm trying to get in at least about 30 minutes of that every single day. But yeah, man, back to what I was talking about before, though, with the circle that you keep on. You definitely want to make sure that you have some solid people in your circle. For me personally, I like to have people in my circle that I can actually learn from, and that goes from my friends to my girlfriend to my family members. You should always be able to take some type of information from people. Because if you're the smartest person, if you're the most physically fit person, if you're the expert on everything, if you're the best at everything you do in your circle, that means you need to expand your circle. And it means you need to add some people in your circle who are actually better than you at certain things, who are smarter than you in certain aspects, who have more knowledge than you in certain subjects. That way you can learn and you can better yourself. Because if you're the one who's always doing the teaching, if you're the one who's always doing the talking, you're not doing any listening, you're not doing any learning, you're not getting better at all. You know what I mean? And for me personally, one thing I've kind of realized is that there really is no such thing as success in life. There's just micro victories. You know what I mean? Of course, we all like to create goals for ourselves. And once we achieve those goals, I guess you can consider that success. But I would more so consider them just micro victories on your journey in life, because life is a long journey, and if you just consider yourself a success by accomplishing this or getting to X amount of dollars or achieving this goal or getting this job or whatever, you gotta pretty much you can get caught up in the past, or you can get caught up in what you achieved already, opposed to just saying, oh, that's a micro victory, that's a little victory for me right there. I achieved that goal, but it's time to set some new goals. It's time to move on to the next thing. And you could look at that in a lot of aspects of life. I tend to like to look at it in fitness, in calisthenics, or whatever, because I feel like my fitness journey is kind of evolving past just calisthenics. For a while I was just doing calisthenics, but now I'm more so going in a different direction. Not necessarily a different direction in terms of not doing calisthenics. That's something that's my base. That's always going to be there. But I would say in terms of just I would say I'm just evolving into other aspects of fitness, and that being mobility, explosive movements, working on plyometric stuff, things to make myself more athletic, things to make other people more athletic, while I'm training other people. Balance work, agility, all these things. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna continue stretching. I just wanted to chop it up a little bit, just do a completely informal video today. Nothing that I planned out, no notes, no nothing like that. I did kind of think about the whole concept of just chopping it up about, you know, the circle that you keep around yourself. That's basically what I wanted to center the conversation on. But you know, whatever it led to is wherever it led to. I'm pretty much having a conversation with myself, but well, with you guys, but for right now, I'm having a conversation with myself. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to chop it up about, you know, the situation that we're in right now. Trying to better yourself, keep learning, stay motivated, keep working out every day, even if you are confined to your home. Stay mobile, stay loose, learn as much as possible, and keep positive people around you first and foremost. You want to keep positive people around you. Anybody who's negative, they gotta go. Because life's too short to have a bunch of negative people around you, just dragging you down and sucking your energy from you. But anyways, y'all, that's all I gotta say for today. If you guys are into travel and fitness content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I know I haven't been doing much travel content, obviously can't go anywhere, but the fitness content is gonna be coming, and yeah, I've been putting out bits and pieces, but I'm gonna try to get more consistent with you guys. Kind of just been taking some time to myself lately to kind of get myself as healthy as possible. All right, y'all.